Hello. Am I live? Not sure if it's working. I think it is. Hey Bella. Having real trouble with it today. Can you let me know if you can hear me? I've just lost chat as well. Not good. And now it's back. I'll try send on it. It's not sending. Yeah, can you hear me? Yes. Why can't I type? That's very strange. No. No, yeah. So, hopefully we're back on and we're good. So, today, I wanted to talk to you about the monthly challenge and the entries that we've had. So, as you remember, this month's challenge was Easter. And I also done a free assets package to get you started on some designs for Easter, which I'll be releasing another set today for the next challenge. Just little starter templates to get you going. So let's go through the entries. First off, we got Bella using templates. Very awesome. And we also had Nikki. I love the shading on this one. It's like awesome. Just going through these again. We got Bella. We see yours. I'm not sure what you mean. There's Bella's, Nikki's again. So that brings us to what the next challenge is going to be. And I'm quite excited about this one. We're going to have this one. Now, I've extended it for maybe just a delay. I mean, it's not dropping frames or anything, so I don't know why. But at least it's working. So, as I said, the monthly challenge for April, I've extended it by a week, so that it ends May 3rd. And then May 4th is actually the Star Wars Day, which we're going to be doing. So I hope you like that one. Just waiting for this delay to catch up. And then to go with this, there's going to be another little free assets package. Just little things to get you started on very simple little Star Wars things. Obviously, you could do it a lot better, but I'm just saying, just to get you going. So on the assets, it's going to be those, which I'll put in the club next time I'm there. I'll upload it. Just a little something to get you started. Now then, we got interrupted last time making this, so I have to start from scratch and try and make it again. So let's start doing that. And what we're going to do is first start off with the rectangle tool and just make this big rectangle here, just like so. We don't need it coloured. We'll get rid of that and we'll just have the outline for now. And then we're going to use the corner tool, which is this one up here, the fourth one down. And then we're going to select over those nodes and just curve them down just a little bit, just like that. And what we're also going to do is these bottom ones we're going to select separately and just have them curved. Oh, no, I didn't nail them. I don't know why it came off the corner, so that's very weird. But yeah, we're just gonna just leave them just a little bit, just to make it look nice. So that's one part. And then what we're gonna do is get that rectangle tool again, and we're just gonna make one about here. And we're gonna do the same but opposite. So these bottom ones, we're going to curve them in, just like so. And we're going to make sure it's behind the big shape that we just made. In fact, let's colour these in now, so let's make this one a blue. Just go into the fill colour here and making it that blue. And this one we're going to make kind of like a browny colour, so we're just going to bring it down to orange shades and then just bring it down a little bit into brown, just right there. There we go. Nice and simple so far. Now what we're also going to do is go on to the rectangle tool again and just make another little rectangle just here. Have I done it underneath or something? So yeah, now we can see it. We're just going to make it that same blue and use the corner tool, but this time just this corner here, and we're just going to do that to match, just like that, so you end up with that kind of weird shape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate that shape and move it to the other side and flip it like so. And then I'm going to grab both those and make sure they're in the center like that. Looking nice. Nail them. I'm just going to do something so we know where we're going. I'm just going to go to shape tool and put the arrow. I think we did this last time. So I'm just going to make a little arrow here with no arrow on that side and just make it yellow, just so we know the sun is coming from this direction when we start shading it. So just like that. Now then, what we're going to do is duplicate the shape. Yeah. Just here. And then we're just going to tap away from it and go back on it because we don't want it to power duplicate. And I'm just going to duplicate that shape again. Now the reason I'm doing this is because we want to make a shadow for the original shape, and to do that we can use two of this shape, just enlarging it by holding two fingers on the screen and then pulling it down into shape there. Yeah, so now these two shapes that we just made, we can do something called a boolean. Now, we can do many things with boolean, but we're going to subtract it. So say we're left with just that L shape. And then we're just going to move it back onto the main shape. Just like that. And then we're going to change the colour of it. So we're going to get rid of the streak. And just make that blue a bit darker, like so. Just like that. We're also going to make sure it's inside of the shape. Just like that. Now we're going to do the same with the stick part. So we're going to duplicate that one. So we got it over here. We're going to click off it and click on it because we don't want this power duplicate. And then we're going to duplicate it again so we get two of them. And then just by holding two fingers on the screen, we can enlarge it like so. And just move it to where we want it, which is just there. And then again, we'll use the boolean, which is this top one up here, to subtract again. And then we're left with the L shape, which I will put on top of the stick part. Get rid of the streak, make it a slightly darker brown, and then make sure it's within the stick shape, like so. I've just realised that this blue one that we've made is not the right. It's not right at all. So I'll just delete that one. Like that. And we'll do that one again. Because it's meant to be like the stick shape. I just realised. So let's duplicate that one. So we got the main big shape. We're going to come across there and just tick off and on. Just to say we're doing power duplicate. Oh, hi Trent. Nice to see you. That was awesome on the gradient map that you did the other day. Very interesting. I had a little play with it and I was like well impressed with what it does. So very nice. I didn't know that one. So thank you very much. Hey Renee. I don't know, do you use OBS? Because it's gone very weird on me today. It's all changed. I'm just trying to get it so I can read chat better. There doesn't seem to be a part where I can do that. So I'll just try and... What is? I can see the chat just above the bottom one. So, hang on, can I move? Yeah. Oh, there was two. Yeah, don't do the upset. Don't do the update. It messes everything up. Trust me. I did it about 5 minutes before I was about to stream, and I was like, "What the hell has it done?" So I just managed to get to grips with streaming. I was a bit late. So let's get back to this. So we got this shape here, and we're gonna duplicate that shape, like so. So we've got two of them. We're gonna hold two fingers on the screen to enlarge it from the center. And what we're going to do is just move it into place, just like so, so end up with that L shape. Yeah, thanks for coming. Bye bye, Jen. So yeah, just going to select both those shapes and use the boolean to subtract. So we end up with that L shape, this time the right way around. So when I put it on the main shape like here, and use the colour to get rid of the streak, and make it that little bit darker. I see it's slightly off. There we go. And now I'm going to put it within the big shape. Like that. And that's looking a lot better. And it goes with how the sun would react to the ice cream, which is even better. So now, those two parts in the middle are actually kind of like indented on the ice cream itself. So when you get the sun coming from this direction, the shadow would actually be on, say, like this shape here, like the first one. It would be on the left hand side because of the way the light wouldn't get to. I'll show you what I mean. So selecting that first one, we're gonna duplicate it again so that we've got this one, and do our little trick of clicking away and clicking on, and then I'm gonna duplicate it so that we've got two. I'm gonna enlarge and by holding two fingers, just like that. Now I'm gonna do that part for the L shape, so I'm gonna select both of these, use the boolean subtract, and we're ending up with that kind of L shape, so that when I put it inside that shape, you can see it's on that side. And I'm just going to do the same, so get rid of the stroke, put the darker colour on the fill, and so as you can see, the sun's coming from that left direction, and then it's creating the shadow because that's actually inset on the ice cream. Just put it inside the shape so we can get the black lines, and there we go. So yeah, it just gives it that thing of being inside, like so. And then we're going to do the other one, this one, and I'm going to duplicate that and do the usual. So I'm going to click away, click on it, so we've got it again, not power duplicated, and I'm going to duplicate it. Now this time, I'm only going to stretch it down. We don't need to enlarge it like we normally do. I'm just going to get that stripe basically. I could have done this with the rectangle tool, but hey, we're showing off boolean, so it's all good. I'm just going to subtract it with the boolean, so that we're left with just that rectangle. And I'm going to move that rectangle inside that shape. And do no stroke, and slightly darker on the blue. And put that within that shape. And there we go. So now we've got, like I say, the sun that comes across, and you've got the shadows where they should be. Now, this is only shadows, so we're going to do some highlights now. Just making sure I'm outside of that shape. And I'm going to select the pen tool for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create one there, and one there, and make that white streak. And I'm also going to change the strokes pressure, so I'm going to add a node and then just take off the tails basically on each side like that. And I'm going to use corner tool again, just on this one, just to match that outside corner, like so. And on the bottom one, we don't actually need anything, so we'll just make a little line just here. Oh, no. Always click the X before you do that, because it'll try and join it. So yeah, just like that. And that's perfect. And there we go. Now, to get all the other stuff, we don't need to. we could just leave it there, but I was like doing all the other bits. So turn that arrow off now. I'll just create these into a group. We don't need to do that, but I'm just showing you something. So this is my original, if you like. Can you see we got all the lines and circles and stuff? So I'm gonna do that, but we don't need to do that. I'm gonna go to pen tool and I flip the canvas this way, so it makes it a little bit easier on my hand. And I'm just gonna go from about there to there and make that a black line and reset the pressure, and now straighten that line with the knife tool. It'll actually snap if you've got the snapping on to make it that perfect line. So there we go. Now what I like doing is taking parts away from that line. So we do that with the node tool again. So we click 3 times. Oh, not mover. These 3 times. If you select this middle one and say break, and select the middle one again and click delete, you actually get left with the 2 lines. And what I'm going to do as well is select the little one of the 2, probably that one, and duplicate that and just bring it down and extend it slightly so it's about there. That's the lines. In fact, what I'm also going to do is select all the low lines and just resize them because they've all changed. I think it was 10 that were on. And there we go. Now it all matches. Just like that. The other thing is the circles. No. Just making sure the lines are on top. So we'll do it from here. Selecting the ellipse tool now. Now, if you pull this out, it'll be like weird like this. If you hold down all 3 fingers, it actually keeps the perfect circle. Like so. And we want one about there, I think. Now, we're going to change the colour of this to kind of like a yellow. A light yellow, like so. Oh, we want it behind the ice cream as well. Just there. Yes, we want one about there, I think. We're also going to duplicate that to down here. About there, I think. And then just to finish it off, we're going to tap away and tap on it because I don't want to power duplicate down here somewhere. I'm just going to duplicate that now. And again, if you hold one of the nodes but hold 3 fingers on it, it'll scale it perfectly to about there. And then I'm just going to put various ones about. I always click on and off so it doesn't power duplicate. And I'll just duplicate that one down to here. See what I mean by power duplicate? That's why I always click off and click on. Then you know it'll be exactly where it should be for when you want it again. Like if I power duplicated that now, it would end up here somewhere. In fact, I'll do that just to show you. And so if we go to duplicate now, it ends up there, which is not what I want. I wanted it pretty much where the other one was. And there we go. It's not exactly like how I did the other one, I'm pretty sure. But it's close. And then all I do is just select all of these layers and group them. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Yeah, I did, into a warp group. I just want a normal group. And there we go. So that's the original. And that is the one we just made. Is pretty close. I think I'd use size 5 lines on the original, which is why it looks slightly different. But yeah, the most annoying thing is that, like I was saying, is the scale with object when you use the corner tool. Because you can scale with object for strokes, you can scale with object for effects, but you can't scale with object for the corner tool. So when you try and move it, or shrink it, or anything, this happens. Can you see it goes and changes shape as it goes down? Don't know whether you can see that. I'll try and zoom in. But can you see the whole thing changes shape the further down you get? It's most annoying. So that is why I will leave them or draw them as big as you need them if I use corner tool. So yeah, there we go. Sorry, my voice is too bad. So that was cool. What else should we do? That went a lot quicker than I thought it would. Just to remind you of next month's challenge. Looks very nice, art decade. It's different. It's my new style as such. Although I then use something called mental canvas to make it all 3D and stuff after that. But you get the general idea. So yeah, after stream I will put these assets into the chat, and they're just basically like just to get you started. See what I mean? You can like colour them in or whatever you want to do. All the files are there of how I made it. I'm just trying to think what else I'm gonna do. we whipped through that so quick. Just put the background back on. There we go. I'm just gonna move that in so it's centered. If it'll snap to the center, which it does. So there you go. Oh, what is going on there? They'll pop up. I don't know whether you heard that. Your virus protection is out of date. Well, I'm out of ideas. Very tired. Yes, indeed. Oh, do you want me to show you gradient map while I'm here? It's something I've been playing with, which is very awesome. Trent showed me the other day. Which is, I'll show you on this one. So you might notice that this canvas is actually the wrong way round, and that is because the gradient map actually goes from here to here. So it starts off ultra light to ultra dark up here, and I can't get it to swap around to the other way. Just gonna try and find these brushes. This was off of Creative Fabrica. If I can find the brushes. Oh no, I know. It's because we're not on Pixel there. There we go. These brushes there. But what the gradient map does, this gradient map here, can you see it goes from like basically dark to light or light to dark, but it only goes that way. I can't get it to go any other way. See what I mean? It just goes from there to there. But it makes your black and white brush, as you can see, and these brushes there, into colour. So if we were to go on the pixel layer here and choose one of these brushes, let's go with F8, you see, as we draw it will create the flames like so. And because it's a pixel layer, you could delete it, which I will do now. But I had no idea that it did this. So good on Trent, it was a new one on me. But yeah, any brush, it'll make that colour. And it's like, I've always wanted to know how you did that. And always thought it was a Photoshop thing or something like that. And it's not, it's to do with the gradient map. I had no idea. Very cool bit of tech there. I love it. A gradient map is in the adjustments panel, and just there, gradient map. Just for anyone looking for it, to have a little play with that. And then you just add a gradient map within the layer that you want. Oh yeah, you got to make sure that it's black as well, like a black square. Try and turn these off so we can see. Yeah, that one. And hide me. That one. Yeah, so you put your picture down, then draw a black square over it, and it kind of like takes it away, if you like. I'm not sure how it's done, but yeah, that is what you got to do to get it to work. Like, put your picture, then put a black rectangle over the top, then insert your gradient map and your pixel layer into that black triangle, and it does it as you do it. It'll make it. I'll just actually, that's a good point. I can make one from here. Just add another pixel layer, and then we can do the whole thing like that. Very cool. Starts off as a little forest fire over here. Well, but then it comes out all the windows and things. Probably not using the right brush, but hey. And a bit of flames coming through the roof. It's even spread into this building over here. Like, out the door. Out of the bottom window. It's quite fun. Yeah, we'll try that later. Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I was like, I've got to try that. It was awesome. Love it. Nice, interesting effect. Yeah, I was blown away by it. I had to do it when I seen it. It's very cool. Just delete all one we just made. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Just go back to wherever we was. Where were we? Over there. Building the ice cream, weren't we? So this will be posted into the club, and then I'll also post the free download of the assets. And like I say, this is an extra week on this one. Ends May the 3rd, so we get it for May the 4th straight away. Very cool. But anything Star Wars related, I want to sleep. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming, Renee. So, Bella, anything you want to say, or? I'll try and get more organised for next time. Cheers, Renee. Bye-bye. Did I just noticed? You know where it's black on the screen? Underneath the bit with my phone. Oh, there's what that says. Yeah, good point. Yeah, the chat is meant to come up there, and it's not. Very strange. Let's see. Why not? No, I'll have to play with that later on. But it's meant to come up a chat in that section. So let's use the essence. These. And let's make a little scene, shall we? Let's go to the SS. I know, what do we want to do? Do we want a space scene, or what do we want? We could do something like this. We'll have the main hero ship coming up to the Death Star, which is up here somewhere. What I'm going to do is go into Pixel Bay and see if they've got a space scene for us, which they have. I'm just picking a good one. We don't want it too noisy, so maybe that one. Just drag it into our folder now. Yeah, this one's perfect. So let's drag it right down to the bottom and extend it so that it is in all that rectangle. And because it's so dark, we're going to have to highlight these a little bit. So if we go to FX, and I was put on scale with object, I'm just trying to think, do I want outer glow or do I want just outline it? I think outer glow would probably be better. Yeah, I think that's about right. Let's try and remember what else we got. Oh, I got a good idea. Let's use the Darth Vader asset. This one. Let's make it a lot bigger. Like so. We'll make that transparent. Like that. And we'll make all the white bits a different colour. So let's do all these white bits. Let's make them a red or something. Very nice. Yep, that'll do, lovely. The black bits are too dark for this. So let's change these. Like this bit here. And that's this bit here. That's a cool effect. I'll leave the other bit dark. That looks pretty cool, actually. Make these bigger as well. Yeah, that one there. I'm gonna hold down 3 fingers to keep it so it doesn't distort. Why is that transparent? That shouldn't be transparent. Oh, it's because this is on top of it. We want that at the bottom. There we go. And we'll make the Death Star bigger. Hold down 3 fingers again to keep it like so. That's cool. What else we got? Maybe I need to add some more assets. Didn't think this through very well, did I? Like I say, they are just a start. Give you some ideas of what to do to get going. So what I was thinking was a whole fleet of ships attacking the Death Star. But we haven't got the ships. Typical. So I'll have to make some to put with these assets. Yeah, I think that's way. Yeah, I think that is gonna be my best option. I'll just move that up and group that. Is there something else we can try? And I'm just trying to think, what can I put together? Yeah, I definitely need a lot more assets. Just trying to think what's what'll be good. Let's get whatever his name is. Aren't they on like a sandy planet or something at some point? Let's draw a rectangle here and make it that sandy colour. Let's start with this yellow. Drag it to about there, and now you just make converge curves, little slopes and things. And put him back on the top. If I grab that one and put him on top of that yellow, like so. I haven't planned this out. That's why it's not so good. That grey rectangle in the background, that needs to be like a blue, like a light blue. And they're in Star Wars, aren't they? So we can have planets in the background like this. Make that purple. Yeah, like that. But we could duplicate that and do another one. Should we have like Saturn's rings around it, kind of thing? So what I'm going to do is go into the shape tool, go to a donut, drag out the donut like this, use the nose to make it less thick. We'll have it yellow. And turn it a little so it's like this. Perfect. And then if you go into pixel mode and use the rubber, like the eraser, you could actually, as long as you're on that donut, start deleting it. My eraser's massive. Try and find the size. I don't know where the size bits come. Is it this one? No. Why is it huge? Oh, it's this one. Let's bring that size right down to right there. Okay. Still on doing it. It's not saved it, that's why. It was there. Just couldn't see it. Yeah, that's a bit better. So, like I was saying, we could erase that bit. You could get this a lot better than I am. Now we want it to have a little bit of slice. Bad day. Get this one. We don't want it going over. My hand's no good at this. But yeah, something like that. You get the point. In fact, let's use that space scene again. This one. Let's drag that just underneath. Wherever these pliers are, let's get these back on top. Like so. So yeah, looking quite good now. I'm just trying to think what else. He's got like, he is white though, isn't he? I'm just trying to think. Yeah. Let's get back into designer for a start. Where are these? Those top pieces. Is it? No. Yeah. That was inside there. So it must be these. They're like blue in there or something. I'm not sure. Trying to do this from memory. It's something like that. He is white with a little bit of colour, yeah. But I just can't picture it right now. But I'm sure it's something like that. And like maybe some grey on him as well somewhere. And do that big grey. And maybe that leg piece, if I can find it. And do those grey as well. Yeah. Something like that. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Try and do it from memory. I also can't think what else to put in the picture, but you get the idea. And I'll definitely make some more assets with fire jets and things, because that'll make sense. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's good for now. Just get rid of these and put this one back up. So that's the monthly challenge for this month. Ends May the 3rd, and it's all about May the 4th. Very cool. And these assets and this picture will be available on the club when I'm done. So yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the next one.